What's happening, guys? Today I just want to talk about, I seem to start every video with that, but I don't know how to start videos, so I'm going to go into 3 things that happen when you get lean that are rarely talked about. And these are three things that I've noticed personally, and I'm sure other people have noticed. So the first thing, when you get lean, your skin automatically gets better. I've never seen a lean person, you know, with the 6-pack and the cuts showing and stuff. Natural. We're talking naturally, you guys, and keep away from steroids. I've never seen a lean person with acne. I don't know if any of you guys have seen that, but I've never seen that. But me personally, from my own experience, when I got lean, the redness and the puffiness in my face just sort of disappeared. You get an almost glazed, you get an almost glass-like finish to your face. And it's probably because of the obvious. You know, I need to open this window. Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Where was I going? So your salt intake is less, your food intake is less, you're eating more healthy foods, you've got a more wholesome diet. So it's obviously to do with that, and the fact that, like, you know, you're working out, your sweat glands are getting activated, you're drinking more water. So that's one thing I've noticed. Your skin just seems to get better. The second thing I've noticed that's rarely talked about, I haven't seen many people talk about this, is you smell better. When you're lean, when you're bigger, I should say, when you're, you know, overweight, you sweat a lot, and the sweat stinks, quite frankly. It absolutely hums. You know, if you think it makes sense because you're putting all this unhealthy shit into your body and it's got nowhere to go, well, it has, but, you know, it's seeping through your pores. It's almost like eating garlic, raw garlic. It's seeping through your pores, so you hum. When you're overweight and you do any form of physical activity, you need a shower straight afterwards. Whereas when you're lean, you can sort of sweat. It doesn't smell as bad. I mean, sweat is sweat at the end of the day. It's like salt and water and, you know, electrolytes and stuff, but it doesn't smell as bad. And you can get away with not having a shower. I wouldn't recommend that, but you could sort of get away with it once it evaporates and once it gets off your body, and, you know. But I wouldn't recommend that at all. You need to be clean, guys. But yeah, I don't know if anyone else has noticed that when you're lean, you just smell better. You smell normal. I remember when I was 250 pounds, this big tire of fat around my belly. You know, you've got all these sweat crevices in your body, and eventually they need somewhere to go, so you just stinking the room out, basically, especially in the summer. So yeah, the third thing I've noticed when you get lean is people actually avoid you. Now this is kind of opposite to what people are saying on the internet, on YouTube and stuff. When you're big, you're viewed as like a big cuddly teddy bear. You're not a threat. You're not, you know, you look friendly. You've got this round face. You've got this like chubby look about you, and you look friendly. and people are going to talk to you, exchange pleasantries and stuff. Now, don't get me wrong, when you're lean, certain people will have lengthy conversations with you, but it's most likely people that are on your path and trying to do what you do and trying to get advice from you and, you know, praise you and stuff. But outside of that, less and less people are going to approach you, and less, like, for instance, in the gym, prepare to be alone a lot of the time, you know, because you're on your path anyway. Not many people are on that path, so you're going to be alone anyway. But then people are going to sort of not speak to you because they don't want to. People just assume you're arrogant, and people assume that you're big-headed. And if you're walking around with a six-pack or like veins coming out your shoulders and stuff, people are going to assume, you know, oh, he's one of them. He's arrogant. He's big-headed. I don't want to stroke his ego anymore, so they'll just avoid you. You know, and there's several different facets to it. There's, you know, people are jealous, people are this, that, and the other. I mean, don't get me wrong. Not everyone cares. Not everyone cares to the degree where everyone's got an opinion of you. But yeah, prepare to have less conversations with people, basically. Yeah, so that's 3 rare things that people don't seem to talk about when you get lean. Catch you in the next one.